Hey, this is Glixel, and I wanted to talk to you about a new update to my Entropy mod pack. Entropy is now on a bucket server backend at Aegis. I will be releasing this server soon too for people who want to have it. The block physics I like better now. I have the config tweaked more for the way I wanted to see it. If you haven't seen this before, it doesn't work. There we go. Wow. Okay, sorry. The map is just generating, so it's being a little bit laggy for us. When you chop wood, it will slide down. You have to be careful because you can actually hit yourself in the head, as I'll try to show you here. Let me try to hurt myself here with this. Show you what. Ooh, as you can see, that's my blood there. And if there's any undead in the area, they're gonna come over and try to mess me up. Now these blocks here are just falling out of the trees. Entropy is a post-apocalyptic sandbox game where there's block physics and there is storms and tornadoes, and I'm just gonna kind of cheat that in a little bit so you guys can kind of see some of the full wrath of this game. There's meteor strikes, there's various levels of storms, blowing leaves, lots of particle effects, lots of ruins. There's probably spawners in that one, so I'll probably stay away from that. Oh look, if you're wondering why I'm jumping all over the place, it's a mod called Move Plus. You can hit Z to disable it, or Z to enable it again. It lets you do interesting things like double jump. So I'm just going to get to work getting a little bit more wood here. After the world settles down a little bit, the block physics are more reliable, but having them be kind of on-off-ish is what makes it more dangerous in my mind. So okay, I guess we have enough wood collected here to make a crafting table, start to do some other things. Essentials is in, so if you look, there's a whole lot of commands. You won't have all of them, obviously, all 13 that I have as server owner. But we do have quite a bit of options. Now, with that being said, it's a little bit more anarchy than it was before. There we go. The water kind of moves around. A squid went in there. So, as it starts to get dark, I'm going to have to find shelter here, but I'm just going to sort of bring that on right now, so you guys can kind of see some of the mayhem that will ensue. This texture pack is called Block Hybrid, and it's pretty cool because it makes everything wave. Now, as you can see, it's getting things are getting real here for this undead. Try to kill these guys. Luckily, luckily Essentials gives every player this starting gear, so at least their first time, which that's not good. I'm probably getting surrounded. At least their first time out, they have a fighting chance. But as you can see, I'm quickly being overrun. I need to just get out of here, if I can even get out of here. Let's see, I don't really have any food. That's a mistake. Oh, I do have food. Well, that solves the food problem. I'll show you some other features. These happen naturally in the game, but I'll just show you what this is like. Now, the tornado is basically pulling me towards it. because I'm using Move Plus, that mod, you don't take a lot of fall damage, but you will get hurt by moving blocks, like that. So you need to be careful where it puts you, and you don't fall too far, because that's when you'll die. Luckily, there's enough drag caused by the wind, or unluckily, if you don't want to go flying up in the air again. And as you can see here, there's some pretty serious devastation in play. I'm going to try to hide from this thing. Can't do it. Can't get down. Okay, let's see what's shooting at me here. As you can see here, the flame is 3D. It's pretty cool too. Hopefully that tornado's far enough away from us. Get some of these snowballs to keep some of these monsters here at bay. It sounded like a Gatling bow or something that skeleton had. Okay, besides the environmental hazards, as you can see, there's some pretty crazy monsters running around here. There's elemental creepers, there is lava monsters around lava. There, let's see, what is this? Oh, it's just a monster hung up on cactus. I was hoping to find some lava. These runes are all over the place, but the effects of entropy are also happening to them, so you basically have to kind of break in to, let's see, wow, what's this? Better be careful. Oh, see, zombies with bows, zombies with armor, enchanted items. It almost doesn't matter that you can dodge and jump because there's really nowhere to hide. As you bleed, the monsters can sense what's going on. Let me show you something else. I better do this quickly. Okay, well, there's a elemental creeper. Let me see what this one does. Yeah, it makes dirt, just like the elemental creeper mod of old. It went open source, so I bet you that's why it's in here under Father Toast's special mobs code. As you can see, this is Dynamic Lights by Atomic Striker. It's pretty sweet. The only problem being is that zombies don't like light, so they will seek sources of light. It's good to keep in mind. These guys stay invisible till they get up close on you. Pretty sweet effect. Anyways, let's see. You've seen the tornado. You haven't seen meteors. I'm surprised one hasn't fallen yet, to be honest with you. Let me see if I can get a meteor. I think I have the... Let's try that. Players can't do that, but I'm an op, so... That's a freezerite meteor. Pretty nasty. A lot of the meteor stuff you can harvest, turn into weapons, turn into armor, and such. Kind of cool. There's a bunch of other types of meteors. I have kitty meteors disabled because they're blowing stuff up. It's supposed to be fixed in a coming update, so kitty comets will be back, I guess. Bunch of different types of creepers. I don't wonder what kind that is. Ooh, that was nasty. And now there'll be undead everywhere. Oh, see, they sense my blood. Here they come. Well, anyways, if you want to join, the IP is hard-coded for Aegis Gaming. Here's the Undead Wandering Horde. It's just searching the night for victims. With me bleeding, they are bound to come over and pay me a visit here. Huh, fish, oh, got a fishing pole. That's crazy. Anyways, join the Aegis server if you're looking for a server to play on. I have it on Bucket. I got Essentials and some different plugins to play with. So one of the things you'll notice is that I'm using the Universal Electricity mods as well as Industrial Craft 2. IC2 is just really a crutch for most players because UE is pretty new. It does make it a little bit easier, I think, as well, which I don't know if I like that or not, but you know, your old favorites are here to play with. It does have some cool stuff like biotech, complex machines. Um, I have Flans mod in here. They can be twitchy and glitchy, but if you're they can be overpowered if they weren't that way. So that's why I allow them and like them in this pack because you can protect against the explosives with reinforced, and there's just ways to kind of outthink Flan's influence. You got worse things where you bought with missiles. We have mechanism, which adds a bunch of tech stuff. This minechem version actually works. There's no dupes, so it could stay on the server. It's brand new code, so if you haven't played with minechem before, this is your chance. Applied Energistics is an advanced storage system that happens to be in here. Atomic Science. This is the way to go if you're looking for nuclear power. Uranium doesn't occur, and you need to make it from this other stuff. It's better just to use the nuclear energy from Atomic Science. Assembly line. This is the way of doing pipes in this mod pack. Fluid mechanics. The way of processing fluids. As you can hear, that's the effect of entropy, basically blocks falling into the water as the world sort of falls apart here. Computer craft and you know, modular power suits is pretty awesome. If you've already played around with jetpacks, this is the next level up, you could say, and more for jetpacks. Vending blocks are set up around spawn. You can buy and sell things. The only people that can break the block is you or an opper. Bibliocraft is the ways to store your items. Galacticraft obviously lets you go to the moon. There's monsters up there and such. The newest modular force field system, following Meteors mod. And that's it, I guess. Maybe I'll see you on the Aegis server. Good day.